his name is. Right, guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McCullough. We are outside the Stadium of Light. The Manchester United team news is in, and the big team news is as follows. Marouane Fellaini is Manchester United's captain. Luke Shaw starts, and David De Gea is out. Paul Pogba is back in the starting lineup as well. So the team is Romero, Darmian, Bailey, Rojo, Shaw, Fellaini, Herrera, Lingard, Pogba, Mkhitaryan, and Ibrahimovic. We've got a youthful bench as well. Pereira, Twanzebe, Fosu Mensah, Blinden Carrick providing the experience, Marshall and Rashford. So we've got a lot there to change it up with. But the important team news is Luke Shaw starts, Marouane Fellaini starts. It looks like it's a midfield three of Fellaini, Herrera and Pogba with Mkhitaryan, Lingard and Zlatan Ibrahimovic up top as well. Zlatan Ibrahimovic back, United back in action today. We've dropped 4 points this week alone, 2 draws at Old Trafford, but our away form has been a lot better. I think we've won 4 out of our last 5 away games. We haven't lost in 20 games. We know that in the league already, but there's been far too many draws. 10 draws, 20 points dropped in a 20-game unbeaten run. It just doesn't make sense, does it? We're here today against David Moyes' side that haven't won here at the Stadium of Light in 2017. Since David Moyes walked into the club, he's been talking about relegation, and unfortunately, he's dragged, unfortunately for Sunderland fans, he's dragged Sunderland down to his level and potentially out of the Premier League. And it looks like it will be out of the Premier League, but will he spring a shock here today to keep his hopes alive? I mean, he's got Jermaine Defoe is someone that can cause Manchester United a hell of a lot of problems up top. But apart from that, you're looking at them, I don't think they've scored in 6 games, and they haven't won in a while as well. So they're in bad form at the moment, and Manchester United need to make the most of this. We're coming into this game, the last away game, was it Middlesbrough, away from home? Up in the north as well, up further north. And we won here 3-1. Can we do the same at Sunderland? In our last 3 games here at the Stadium of Light, we've lost 2 and drawn 1. So that doesn't bode well. But in 20 Premier League games against these guys, we've only lost once. I'm going to read some of your comments as well and let you know we've got a bit of a commercial seal coming just after your comments. United fan here can see us dropping points, says Etty. Another draw, Fellaini is playing, says Inez. Fellaini captain for fuck's sake, says Isan. 3-0 United, says RT. It's just started, says Ryan Daly. Huh? The stream's just started. 0-0, says Mizad. 2-0, says Belize. 3-1, says Azar. And time for Shaw to prove himself. If you just seen a hand come into the camera, that was producer Chris removing the fluff from my mic. What would I do without that guy, hey? The team news again for you guys that are joining us. I've seen the numbers have almost just doubled in the live stream at the moment. It's Romero, Darmian, Bailey, Rojo, Shaw, Fellaini, Herrera, Lingard, Pogba, Mkhitaryan, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. On the bench, Pereira, Twanzebe, Fosu Mensah, Blind, Carrick, Marshall, Rashford. I'm feeling confident about today. We have got the opinion of Will coming soon, but first, I'm going to go into a commercial seal. We've teamed up with Play Zula commercial seal, guys. You got me right here doing a commercial seal. Thanks, Chris. Play Zula. Make sure you check that out in the description below. Click the link. Now, we've got a little challenge going on, and I want to challenge you guys to 5 questions. 5 questions. I'm going to answer them as well here for you, give you my tips, and then you're going to click the link in the description below and give us yours. Do not respond in the comments below, remember. Click the link below to get your entries in. So first things up, what minute will the first goal be scored on? Now, I'm not confident of this, but I always do this anyway. If it's a number that I need to choose, I always go with number 7. So I'm going with the 7th minute. I'm looking for an early goal from Manchester United here. How many fouls will be committed during the match? Interesting one. Now, the way I'm going to do this is there's 90 minutes, let's say 95 minutes in a game. I reckon there'll be a foul every 3 minutes. So I'm going to say 30 fouls in the match. How about that one? Is that a lot of fouls for a match? How many fouls do you usually have in a match? What's the average? How many saves will Sunderland's goalkeeper make? Let's hope he doesn't have a Tom Eaton day and it looks like he's got them Velcro gloves on. Do you remember them things you used to play when you was little and catch the tennis ball with the Velcro gloves? Let's hope he's not wearing them, but I'm going to go for 8 saves. But I reckon we'll get more past him. Pick a player to score. Zlatan, obviously. And who will win? Manchester United will win. So they are my prediction. 7th minute, 30 fouls. How many saves did I say? 9? 9 saves, 8 saves, 9 saves, around that. Pick a player to score Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That's easy. And Manchester United to win. So those are my predictions in the Full-Time Devils Challenge on Play Zula. The link is in the description below. Before we go to Will, I'm going to give you the Sunderland team. Jordan Pickford's in goal. Billy Jones, Brian Oviedo, Jason Denayer, Lamina Kone, Seb Larson, Jack Rodwell, Lee Catamo, Didier Ndong, Victor, I love his name, Didier Ndong. Can you say that fast? Victor Anachabi and Jermaine Defoe. So it looks like he's going with a front two of the big man and the little man in Victor Anachabi and Jermaine Defoe. On the bench, they got Manoni, Gilabadji, Barini, Pinar, Kazri, Mankilo, Gibson. Thank you, Will. The team news, before I go to Will's opinion for the team, the team news is Sergio Romero in goal. No David De Gea in the squad at all today. Must be an injury, right? Hopefully we're not preparing for life without David De Gea. Then in the back four, we've got Valencia, Luke Shaw, Bailey, and Rojo. Then we've got Fellaini, Herrera, Pogba, Mickey, Lingard, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Will, what do you think of the team, and what do you think of the game today?
For Romero to replace De Gea, if it is to do an injury, then I can understand why Mourinho wouldn't come out and say it, like just to, because always Sunderland could then get the thought of that, just because our best goalkeeper's out. They could
have been at something late.
Yeah, but Shaw coming back in the team after his performance against Everton. I know Jose's been given the whole his body, my brain, but he still did perform quite well for that, and I expected him to play today. But looking at the Sunderland team, what I've noticed, Jack Rodwell's starting, and I can't remember exactly how many it is, but I know there's a stat saying that every time he started a game, they haven't won for. I don't remember how long it was. The last.
Are you setting us up for a defeat here today?
I'm hoping not.
What did you make of the Luke Shaw treatment, by the way? Because obviously, it's been a hotly discussed topic by Manchester United fans. I'm of the opinion that it's one of two things. Which one do you think it is, or do you think otherwise? Is it Jose Mourinho raising the standards at Manchester United, the standards that need to be set to get into the first 11, or is it a case that Jose Mourinho doesn't know how to manage young players?
He might be expecting him to be at a certain standard. I mean, because I think he just expects the players, even though he's like about 21, 22. I think he expects all the team players to be disciplined enough and to be able to read.
So you think it's standards, yeah?
Yeah. I think it's more to do with that than it nurturing him and like giving him more information about how to play the game. But I do think he probably does expect all of us our players to be ready for it.
Score prediction today?
I'm going to say 2, maybe 3-1 Mkhitaryan to score any time.
Yes, mate. If you're going to get money on that and you win, remember, give Will a shout. Where is DDG? He's not in the squad at all. It's the latter. Max says Prinish. Prinish thinks it's that Jose doesn't know how to handle youth. Me, I'm undecided. I'm somewhere in the middle at the moment. I'm hoping it's the first one, but it could very well be the latter. That was one of the concerns I had about Jose. But overall, I think he's doing a good job at United. But I just hoped the likes of Fosu and Luke Shaw had more minutes under their belt by this stage in the season. Guys, I'm going for a 2-0 win to Manchester United with Zlatan scoring. Remember, you can get your predictions in on Play Zula. The link is in the description below. Hamza thinks it's going to be 2-1. 5-2 United says Levi J, sorry, and 4-0 United says Junaid. So guys, I can't see many of your comments because of the sun and the way it's set at the moment. The screen is very difficult, but you're all seeming quite confident of a result today for Manchester United. So guys, thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment and share, and check out the Play Zula link in the description below. From me and Will, we're out of here.